It's already halfway through the year and we're starting from scratch. By completing SBCs, playing matches, and competing in FUT Champs, we're gonna build the best ultimate team that we can in the time available. Welcome to my FIFA 17 halftime Road to Glory. That's right guys, welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory, episode number 6. And yeah, this is the team in front of you, and the first part of this episode is going to be a bit of a live comm because we got FUT Champs rewards, we also got our SPC rewards, and we have a little question from episode 4 by a dude named Aluvi. AleLuvi13. I've butchered your name, man. I'm so sorry. But he asks me, can you share your custom tactics and player instructions on your video? And to that I say, yeah, sure. But the one thing I do want to preface that with is that it doesn't matter what your custom tactics are and your player instructions. It matters how you play your game. So make sure that you are able to play your game well. So if you're not getting up to 20-21 wins, you'll probably need to work on your defense, because defense is like one of the most important things in FUT Champs. And then once you've worked on your defense, then you can start looking into custom tactics, play instructions, and stuff like that. But let's get straight into it. And let's get into the play instructions. So always on the back line, I have stay back while attacking in normal interceptions. I don't change them much with the back line. And if you have high medium defenders like wing backs, they're going to bomb up the field. That's why I like Alexander. He's got high, so at least he drops back, but he can support the wingers. So as you can see right here, stay back while attacking on all defenders. We go up to the midfield, and I like to have 2 on balanced attack and 1 on stay back while attacking, and that's usually my middle one, just because they just drop back and sit right in front of those 2 center backs, and that's usually where people like to play. If they're playing on the wings, my wingers can cover them, but then when my middle midfielder drops back, then he can stop the passes into the middle. And usually I like to have someone like Nangalin or Kante or Matic, someone that's big and defensive in the midfield, and that's why I like. And they're always going to get forward, like they will get forward while they attack sometimes, but that is all right. And yeah, hopefully you just got to hope that they're decent defending wise. And then going forward into the front 3, we have just normal stuff on our strikers. And on the left forward, I have get in behind, and the right forward get in behind. And that's pretty much it. And this just allows my middle striker to just sit a bit deeper in the front 3, and the wingers to overlap. So I can pass it into Niang, then I can overlap it to Salah or Insigne, and I don't really mind if they go wide or they cut in middle. It doesn't really matter to me, so I just set them on balanced width. And I haven't really played that much with interceptions, but they seem to do the job alright. AI sometimes takes the ball off them, so I'm pretty happy with that. But that is what I have it set on with both teams. So if we go into our custom tactics now, as you can see, it's a bit different, but it's relatively central. The what I've changed the most is the build-up play, because I've got very fast build-up play. As I said before, it definitely depends on your playstyle. So if you put in these custom tactics, you might not have the same playstyle as me, and then you might not do as well as me. So yeah, so that's an important thing to remember. So with my build-up play, I play a very fast passing sort of game, so I put my speed up to 75 and my passing up to 60, and positioning for the build-up play is organized. And I'm pretty sure that makes sure that your defenders and midfielders are still staying in their position, which is important. Then with the chance creation, I put my passing about middle, and I put my crossing up, because I do that cut back into the box a lot. So that just makes sure that they actually get into the box, so I can just tap it home and make it 1-0 on them. And then I put the shooting down. I don't know, I've always had my shooting down at 40, and I don't really know why that does that, but it works for me. And positioning freeform just allows my attackers to go where they want, make the best runs, and so forth. And now the defense is really important, but you have to play to the play style that you have. So for me, I have really balanced pressure and aggression, just because I like to sit off them. So I don't really I want them to still like intercept, but I don't want them to just be all up in their face, because I'm pretty sure pressure and aggression also pushes your backline up. So I want them to stand in that neutral position, and just sit off them and let me do the work. So that's why I like, and I just like to sit off my the attackers and just let them tackle. Like I don't know how better to explain that, but I like to have this sort of pressure and aggression, and it's just a balanced sort of pressure and aggression. And team width also, that just sets how far wide your defenders sit. And I usually put this a bit more narrow because I always got hit with the through ball straight through the middle, and straight through the middle of my two center backs, and yeah, that just stuffed me up every single time. So I decided to go with my team width on 40, and this right here, the defender line, is the most important of the entire custom tactics, because if you put this onto offside trap, you immediately screw yourself over, because defenders bomb forward, they play the offside trap, chip through ball goes through, you're done. So whatever I say, if you're going to change any of your custom tactics, I would highly recommend cover, because cover is the one that you want to do. But yeah, so also it comes down a lot to the actual players and the work rates themselves. Like Manolas, for example, medium-high defensive, and Koulibaly high, and I don't really like the high on Koulibaly. I gotta say, he just gets too forward a bit too much. So I would say medium high is probably the best for your center backs. That's why Smalling's OP. That's why Winston Reid and Form's OP. And yeah, so that's why Manolas is OP as well, because they just have the medium high work rates. And I think that's the work rates kind of overplay the player instructions, which is really, really stupid. Like, I've played with Team of the Year Marcelo, and he just bombs forward every single time, and he just doesn't drop, and it's left me with 3 defenders every single time, and I just don't like Team of the Year Marcelo for that reason. That's why I play with Inform Alexandro instead on my main team. So yeah, if you are gonna go for your defenders, obviously you can have high medium, they're alright, but I would prefer high honestly, to be honest, or medium high, even better. But yeah, no, there are a lot of good right backs and left backs, like Kyle Walker, for example, who's medium high and high medium, and he performs well. So you just have to find the player that actually drops back for you, because in the end of the day, you want to have 4 defenders in your back line. So that's the most important part. Going into the midfield, I have high medium. I think he's high and medium. So you want just balanced work rates, I would say. And I guess in the flat 3, it doesn't really matter, but if you have like a 4-1-2-1-2, they will actually take other people's positions. So if you have a cam with high defensive work rates, just make sure that one of your midfielders will probably take that cam role over your cam, so that'll be a problem. But in the flat 3, I haven't really figured out a problem. I just go for really, really good box-to-box midfielders. So that's what you want in your midfield, in my opinion. And then going forward, again, high-medium. I think he's high-medium as well. So your wingers want to be high-medium, preferably, and striker, again, you want to have high attacking work rates, as always. Another important stat you have to realize, guys, is there's a few, actually. In the midfield, definitely look out for balance and agility, because that helps you do your left trigger and right trigger motions. So if you're trying to left trigger and right trigger all over the opponent, you definitely want them to actually control the ball, because I know a lot of players feel clunky when you try to left trigger and right trigger. So balance and agility is definitely really important. Additionally, for the striker position, and I've noticed this a lot with Niang and Insigne, positioning is crucial, because if you have a striker with good positioning, when you hit the first shot, they'll be there for the rebounds. These two aren't there for the rebound. Salah always taps in the rebound, but these two they're not there. They're non-existent. So try and look for people with high positioning. But that's pretty much going to be it for my custom tactics and my player instructions. I'm sorry if it wasn't as clear. I tried to explain it as best as I could, but it's kind of hard to live comm, and I'm not the best at live comming. But let's get into the Weekend League rewards. And this should be pretty exciting. Foot Champs Gold 1, we get 2 100k packs, 50,000 coins, and I'm just checking if I'm recording just to make sure, and ooh, that's a lot of coins right there. We got 66,000 coins. Wait a second, what? How am I not qualified? EA? Oh, there we go. Whew! Oh damn! I thought I was not qualified for a second there. But let's get into the packs. We have 3 packs to open: the 2 100k packs and the 50k 125k pack that is untradeable, and we can still get for birthday items. And I'm gonna try and open this pack first because it's the untradeable pack. So let's go. Hopefully we can get a card. No big. Oh, we get a blue card. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, 87 Nani. Oh my gosh, that is a sick card to pull on the account. No way, 5-star skiller. We also get Gaitan in there as well. But 87 Nani. No. Holy Jesus, guys. Oh my god. 90 pace, 84 shooting, 85 passing, 90 dribbling. He looks like an insane card. Oh my days. We might have to change our team up because Nani, man. Whew. Oh, sorry for microphone headphone users right there. I'm probably gonna have to lower the volume in post editing, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. And we also get Emre Can as a duplicate, so we can send this Emre Can up to the transfer list. That's awesome. And Albiol as well, so Albiol can go on to the trial. Oh, 87 Nani! Let's go, guys! Oh my god, that is so good. Now just checking over the team of the week, and it's an insane one this week, I gotta say. I have to say. Whew, 88 James Rodriguez. I don't think he's actually got an inform this year. Has he? I don't know. But there's Oblak, there's Lam, there's Marcus Alonso. He'd be sick pull to get. Heung-min Sun, I would love. Ozil, Robben, just all these cards. Hazard. Oh my god, if we got Hazard. And there's Paulo Dybala who's sitting on the bench. But that's the informs. Hopefully we can get I don't even care anymore. We got Nani. Oh my god. And he's untradeable as well. So we're going to have him for the rest of the year. But into the first 100k pack we go. No walkouts. And a decent sized flare. Who are we going to get? We are going to get Crystal Palace's Mandanda. And hopefully we can get something else in the pack. So Mandanda, he got downgraded. And Zonzi as well. That could be useful. Considering we have Nani now. And just a whole bunch of players in Kulu, Biabiani. Oh, duplicate Butland and freaking Dele Alli? Get in. Mate, we're just printing coins right now because these are all players that we've bought before, so we're just gonna send these ones to the club and then send the other ones to the transfer list. And we'll list them up and get on our way. Now the final pack, what are we gonna get in it? Come on, please, can we get a big card? No walkouts. Come on. No big flare. That's alright. And we're gonna get we're gonna get Mertesacker. We're not gonna get actually, what's his face would have been really, really nice. But that is alright. We also get Herrera, Andre Gomes, Bravo, who's 83 rated. That's pretty ridiculous. David Villa, he would have been a cheeky little card. Did Cohen Trout get a downgrade as well? I don't know. And yeah, so a whole bunch of cards, but freaking Nani, mate. Oh my gosh, let's go, guys. That is an amazing pull. 87 rated. Oh, that just made the entirety of the SBC. Let's go see how much he's worth right now. That just made the entirety of the SBC so worth it. Like, all those 8 days, he's 145k. Oh, that was a massive pull. Oh man, I am so excited, but let's get into the post-com with the rest of the video. Alrighty guys, so unfortunately for this episode we're not going to have any gameplay, but we are going to look at the marquee matchups. And I actually did complete all of them, but I decided it was probably best not to do them. And you guys will see that in a little bit. But the players are just selling for far too much because you get a guaranteed inform from this. And there are some informs that, yeah, are worth a lot. But then there are some informs that aren't going to be worth as much. So I thought I'd just get the guaranteed 20 to 30,000 coins. And not get the inform, and I get to keep all the rest of the players that we got from our rewards. But as you can see, this dude right here, 10,000 coins. We're gonna list him up for 9.7, and he is gonna sell an additional gold dude as well from the same club. I'm pretty sure we're gonna sell for 9.5k, and
as you guys will see in a tiny little second, all of these players are going to sell. That Hernandez dude sold for 5.1k, Zuba also sold for 3.7, and those two Spartan Moscow players sold for about 9.5, 9.7k, bringing us up to 90,000 coins. And with that money, we're going to buy Dybala for the road to glory going into the FUT Champs. So now our Calcio A team is looking very, very strong. And I decided to leave Nani on the bench, just because it's kind of a waste to change the whole team to fit our team. But as you can see, Dybala is now in the squad, same with Nani, and this is going to be the team that I'm going to go into the FUT Champions with. And that's pretty much going to wrap up the episode, guys. A pretty little short post-commentary at the end of the video, but yeah, so great FUT Champs rewards this episode. We got Nani, we got a whole bunch of players to go straight into our club, and yeah, so that was I'm still blown away at the pack luck. But next episode, guys, we are going to go into a bit of FUT Champs gameplay, and I'll probably finalize the entirety of FUT Champs in that one episode for you guys. So it's just going to be gameplay next episode, but hopefully you did enjoy this episode. If you did, don't forget to rate and comment down below. Drop a subscribe as always, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next episode.